Hello, teacher.
Hello, good afternoon. We're talking with Roger. Catherine is also here. Hi, Catherine. Catherine, are you there?
Hello, teacher. Yes, I am here.
Very good. A long time no see. How have you been?
Fine. And you, teacher?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. What about Roger? How are you?
I feel great, teacher.
All right, very good. So also we supposed to have another two students. They are Paula and Maria Alejandra. I don't know if they're going to show up anytime. So I think it is quite important to give them like some free time for them to sign up and join up the activity today. So in the meantime, so let's have a little chat until we start with the main subject of today's meeting. So let's see. Catherine, are you still working from home?
Yeah. Yes, teacher. I am working at home.
So when are you back at work, or you don't know yet?
Can you repeat me, teacher?
When are you back at work?
The last Monday.
So I
Mm.
mean that you're back at work, going to an office or etc. or to
So,
the company.
no, my job is on a school. I am teacher.
All right. So you are still on vacation maybe until the end of May or the beginning of June, because we're not sure we're gonna begin. All
Yes, teacher.
right. And what about
Yes.
Roger? What do you do, Roger?
Teacher, I am working with INVIL. Do you know? INVIL is
No.
the Instituto Virtual de Lenguas in UNAT.
Ah, all right. So are you a teacher there?
Yes, my role is like a teacher. In this moment, I am a monitor, so the function are similar to teacher.
Okay. What do you have to do specifically?
Speak with other students, speak with other teachers in English. So talk, no, help students, call students. Yeah, it's like to similar to teacher.
Okay, it's like being a monitor or something like that. To be a backup teacher, give them support to the teacher, call out the students, interact with the students, and so forth.
Yeah, it's like to support. But my role is only send the emails. So I have different skills. I support the other teacher and the director. So I change because I support and I talk something,
Great, I
something
understand.
things.
All right, very good. So today topic on our weekly encounter, since nobody else is gonna join up. I think it's somebody else joining up now. No, nobody else is there. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to start sharing my screen. So let's see. Do you see my screen?
Yes, I see, teacher.
Yes,
You see?
teacher.
All right, very good. So this is today discussion. This is the thing we're going to be talking about today. So on the topic we're gonna be focusing on today, it's called "It's a Matter of the Heart." You know what it means, maybe? It's a matter of the heart. Catherine, for example, what do you think is the meaning of this? It's a matter of the heart.
Mm, teacher, I in sometimes is good.
Okay,
but
but what is good? Could you be
there
more
is
specific? Yeah, could you
what
be more
teacher?
specific? Yeah, could you be more specific?
There are situations where the heart uh, is a problem for the TIA or resolution of problem.
Okay, sometimes you say it's a little bit complicated in order to make up a decision because sometimes you don't know um, where to pay your attention to your mind or to your heart. So sometimes you are between the wall in the deep blue sea, right? So
Yes.
what about okay? What about Roger? What do you think the
Teacher,
title suggests?
the that sentence is important because you need to feel the hurt in some case. So, but you need, by other part, you need to hear your mind for choose the option. So I believe it's important. And no more, teacher.
Okay, but which is more important to pay attention to your mind or to your heart or both?
Bold, teacher.
Okay, you think both. Oh, all right, very good. So let's want to suggest a possible scenario. Let's see. Let's say that you're gonna be offered a job overseas in another country. Let's say you have a job offer in United States and you are here in Colombia with your family. Maybe you have a wife, you have a husband, you have children, but the job offer is quite good. You're going to start making more money and etc. etc. So what about that decision? Will you take that job offer as a matter of the heart or as a matter of the mind? So let's see, Catherine, you have a job offer in another country. What will you do?
I think in our country it's a matter of heart,
Heart. Remember,
heart,
say a heart with
heart,
like an a s sound. Heart.
heart.
Okay. So, but you didn't answer the question. You have a job offer in another country. It's not in Colombia, sorry. It's in another country, United States. Will you
Uh,
take the job offer or not? Because you need to consider it. It is a matter of the heart for you, or it is a matter of the mind for you.
another country in United States,
Yeah?
I I think in United States it's matter the mind because in this country is more advanced. The people think in other things is the thing is no the thought is mechanic for me. I consider this.
Okay, but let me see. I want to give you another chance, Catherine. I want to try it out with Roger to see if he understood the question, and then I'll go back to you, all right?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Roger,
Okay, teacher.
do you understand my question?
Yeah, I understand your question.
Okay, could you please respond?
Okay, teacher. For me, in this moment, I don't have a well. Okay, I have a girlfriend, so I don't have child. So it's important to recognize the other country on the other country provide you a new job. So for me, I accept the contract because if I travel to other country, in that country speak in English all people. So it's important because I improved my English. I now knew a new culture, new people. I talk with new people, so I learned a lot. So I choose that option, teacher. I choose that option. I don't hurt my heart. I don't hurt my heart because it's important that in this moment I need to money for pay different things for help my family. So I don't hurt my heart. I choose
Great.
the trouble.
All right. Now I want to go back again to Catherine in order to see if she understood the question once more. So, Catherine, we already heard Roger's answer. So, do you understand the question more? Once again, if you had a chance of working in another country, will you take that opportunity? Yes, no. It's a matter of the heart or it's a matter of the mind?
Mm, teacher, I don't understand the question. Sorry.
So the question basically suggested if you have a job opportunity in the United States, will you take it or not? Si tuvieras una oportunidad de empleo en Estados Unidos con contrato, etcétera, ¿lo tomarías dejando tu familia acá? ¿Es cuestión del corazón o de mentalidad?
Okay. Thanks, teacher.
So,
Is for me is about my for a hand. I take the work, the job,
great.
because I improved my professional and my personal life.
Good.
This is a good opportunity
Got it.
but if I thought with my heart is the opportunity it had been refused.
What is
Will
that? All right.
the opportunity will yes will refuse.
Okay, you
But
will refuse it, so you will not take it.
okay, refuse yes, but in I will consider a tint with my mind. With
Okay,
my mind, yes, in this case.
great, excellent. Anything else you would like to add to this suggestion this for discussion today, Roger or Catherine?
Teacher, can you repeat the question, please?
Would you like to add anything else to the statement, or it's okay, or we can continue?
No, continue is perfect, teacher.
All right, very good. So that's where we're gonna be. And Catherine, do you have anything else to say?
Okay, teacher, no problem.
It's okay. All right. Very good. So now I want to show you on my slide a discussion topic. And the discussion topic is the one that you see on the screen. Old enough to be her grandfather. Old enough to be her grandfather. So what do you think the question is suggestion? So let's say Roger.
Teacher, the question is all the her grandfather.
Yeah. Old enough to be her grandfather.
No, teacher, I don't understand.
Okay, you didn't understand. I have to cover up, sorry, with this because I don't want to see my question again because maybe you're going to catch it up when if you see the words that are below. So what about
Yeah.
Catherine? Do you understand the original statement, old enough to be her grandfather? Old enough to be her grandfather, sorry. Do you understand or not? Catherine. Is Catherine there? I see her. I see she is online, but I don't know. Catherine. Catherine. I don't know. Roger is there. Is Roger there?
Yeah, teacher, I am here.
I don't know. I think maybe she got a problem, a connection problem that maybe she is facing right now. So I was asking you guys about the original statement, which is all enough to be her grandfather. So I want to display it enough, just in a simplified form. It says old enough to be her grandfather. Old enough to be her grandfather. You have a better idea now or not?
Teacher, I have problem with my connection.
So
I didn't hear you good.
you didn't hear me quite well. What about now?
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
All right. So my question is, if you understood the statement, old enough to be her grandfather. No? Or yes?
No, teacher, I don't understand that question. Is
It's
yeah,
a little tricky.
yeah. It's a little tricky.
It's a
It's
little tricky.
complicated.
All right. Catherine, are you there? Are you back?
Sí, sorry, teacher, a call.
Oh, you got a call. So I was asking you, as well as Roger, if you both understood the statement. All enough to be her grandfather. Any idea what he's gonna be about? Any idea what he's gonna be talking about? What is that about? Any suggestion?
No, teacher.
No
I
problem. Okay.
no.
All right, no, no. Take it easy, relax. So we're gonna continue with our class. So I'm going to explain you right away what is this about. So it's a here. This statement, all enough to be her grandfather, is essentially about relationship. For example, when you see an old man with a younger woman, you see an older woman with a young boy in relationship. That's why the title it's a matter of the heart. Because if you compare the title, it's a matter of the heart, you imagine maybe your heart when you are in love and whatever. So that's why and the topic discussion has to do with this statement, all enough to be her grandfather. So the question is, do you think it's right or it's not right in relationship that a person be older than the other one? Is it okay? Is not okay? And why? Let's say Catherine.
Teacher, I don't agree with this relationship
Why not?
because I consider when I had a relationship, the idea is that the person can change the different activities, different space. For general, uh, when there are different age, I consider that the proposed are different.
Okay,
The
the proposals or the objectives, the goals are different.
yes,
What about Roger? What do you say about it? What's your opinion?
Oh, teacher, maybe for me, I don't like it. For me, I don't like it because no. I never think in this topic, but maybe other person is in falling in love. Maybe is accept. accept that relationship. For me,
Okay.
no. For
Okay.
other
You
person,
don't see yourself with an older woman?
no, maybe 2 years or 3 years more than me. But maybe, for example, 25 years, the other person 40 years. No, not teacher.
All right.
Never.
You think it's too much. All right. So now I want you to have a look to the four statements that you see on the screen. Which of the statement, because we're going to talk it over, we're going to have a discussion about it, of course. That's why we are here today, to have a discussion about a topic. So it says discussion. Which of these relationships do you think are okay? Discuss not in a small group, but discuss here in class. Which of the relationships do you think are okay? So number one says a 25-year-old woman, a 25-year-old man with a 40-year-old woman. So, Catherine, do you think that relationship is okay? Why? Why not? What could be the pros and the cons about that relationship?
No, no, I think these relationships in uh, don't common,
It's
but
not. Are you sure that
uh,
the relationship is not common?
yes, no, 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 this is no war. It's enfim, I don't agree with this relation because in this case, I think that the mem finds finds the other experience, but don't to make a life with the woman.
All right, very good. So, what are the negative aspects of this relationship? Okay, maybe because it's too old. What would be the cons about your relationship? What would be the negative aspects?
Mm, I I think a hypothetical
Yeah, hypothetically.
hypothetically
All right.
the woman has a children, for example.
Oh, all right.
Yes,
You say the
for
woman will have a son.
40,
All right, the
40
woman has a
years.
son. Okay,
Yes.
good. Right. Now let me ask Roger. Roger, what do you think about the relationship? A 25-year-old man with a 40-year-old woman. What are the pros and the cons about the relationship?
Okay, teacher. I think about that, or in my point of view, the man with 25 years old search in the woman search maybe different purpose because the woman with that years so has different money or earn a lot of money. So maybe it's a purpose. Maybe it's a purpose. Maybe it's a in, how do you say interest?
Interest.
Interest. So maybe it's an interest. Yeah, for me it's that teacher because it's common. It's common because the woman with that year pass with the husband, pass with her husband different bad things. So she search other person for turn different things.
Great, got it. So you think that a 25-year-old man with a 40-year-old woman is gonna be for the money only, just for the money, no more. There is no love, there is no, let's say, appreciation or loving
No,
or care, just
not
money.
it's complicated. It's
Great.
complicated because the years are a lot. And now
Okay,
the
good.
years
Okay.
and now the the 25 years, the man
Yeah.
is a young person. Young person is maybe if you stay in the street, you say, "Hey, I see one person that is beautiful, handsome." Yeah, that you pass the 40 years old. The person is all person. Is all person. There are different bad things. For example, say short, a little hair, a little arrugas. No sé how do you say that.
Okay, wrinkles.
Wrinkles. Yeah, yeah. I think is the money. I think is the money. Love, no. Love,
It's not about
no,
love, right?
no. Love, no.
Okay, before we move on, I would like to propose another question. Maybe before you respond, I want you to take some time to consider it, to think about it, right? The question is, can you buy love? Can you buy love? Yes, no, and why? Analyze this question. Can you buy love? Yes, no, and why? So let's start with Roger this time. Roger, can we buy love?
Uh, Maybe teacher. Maybe if the person who is 14 years has a lot of money, maybe I think that consider it.
But you say 14. You wanted to say 14 or 40?
14, 40,
Ah,
40
yeah,
years
because
old.
14 you are a teenager.
No, no,
You
no.
are an
Yeah,
adolescent.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
person who is 40 with a lot of money, maybe he or she can buy love. All
Yeah,
right.
obviously, there are common case in Colombia, in different countries. So the foreign people travel to Colombia and pay and married with young people.
Just for the money, yeah, it's a kind of
Yeah, yeah.
business.
Yeah. Yeah. It's business because you stay in married with foreign people. You probably get the visa, the money, and different aspect that you improve and help your family and improve or buy different things for yourself.
Got it. All right. So now, Catherine, can you buy love? Yes, no, and why?
Okay, teacher, I consider that that can buy love sometimes. Uh,
Example.
for for general, the young the men of the 25 years thinks in his future um can the to be with a old woman can be a dream, and
All right. Like a
sometimes
fantasy?
he
Like
can
a
buy
fantasy
love.
or something?
What, teacher?
Maybe a fantasy or something like that, or dreaming too much.
I don't understand this part, teacher.
Okay, no, no problem. Continue.
For this, sometimes there is love,
Okay.
but the is case.
Or in some cases,
Uh,
you want to say that maybe. Okay, in some
uh,
cases. All right.
some case.
I want to move on with the second one, with the second statement that says a 17-year-old man with a 40-year-old woman. So in the previous, the man was 25 and now he's 17. All right. So it's okay, it's not okay. Why or why not? Let's see, Roger, what do you say?
Okay, teacher, that is a hypothetical situation, but exists. But exists some case, a little case, but exists. Maybe no, maybe I have that experience with my when I was in the school. When I was in the school with my I passed the next level for 11th grade. So I had a partner that fallen in love with my teacher,
Okay.
with our teacher. But I never what happened about that. I never think in that. I respect that because the teacher drive the nuts, the grades. So
Okay,
so
good.
in this moment, I remember it. In this moment, in the in 2 years ago, they are were married.
Oh, really? Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
really? That's
yeah.
a testimonial.
Yeah, in this moment, I thinking. Yeah, I say, hey, I have that experience because I never think in that part because I left the school in 8 years ago. So
All
it's a
right.
lot of time. It's a lot of time.
Okay, how old are they apart? I mean, how many years are they apart?
My part, my
Yeah, they.
partner,
The teacher
uh,
is 30 and your friend is 20. How?
my
Okay.
partner, I believe, is the same years than me. Maybe 24, and my with the teacher, I don't know teacher. I don't know because I know no in the school I never
You
the
never asked.
question, yeah, I never asked because no, I never asked the teacher, but the teacher in that time,
For example, if you
teacher,
guess, oh, I guess she's probably 40. I guess she's probably 35. I guess she's probably,
yes, it's probably yeah, teacher. Maybe almost for 40 years, almost 40 years.
she's almost 40 years old. Almost
Yeah,
40.
yeah,
Great.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. It's a good testimonial. Thank you,
yeah. It's
Roger.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So let's move on with Catherine. So, a 17-year-old man with a 40-year-old woman. What do you say about it?
I consider that in this case, this relationship is for the man shares experience with this woman.
Uh-huh.
Mm, yes, I consider that it's a illusion
Okay.
for an experience for your life.
For his life, because you're
For
talking about
this
the
life.
man, for his life, or
Yes.
for the boy's life. Okay. So now I want to move on to the next one. A 40-year-old man with a 17-year-old woman. A 40-year-old man with a 17-year-old woman. So, Roger, what do you say about this statement?
Okay, teacher. The three statement.
Yeah.
Okay, I try to read. Okay, perfect. 40 years old man with a teacher. Maybe that is the business. That is the business because the 40 people go to Colombia, travel to Colombia, and search that that young people. No more, no more teacher. Or exists the woman. Maybe the woman is invited for in Colombia. Colombia said for bad people, maybe traquetos, maybe yeah, bad people, you know.
You say
So
criminal.
yeah, criminal people, yeah, criminal people, and spend the criminal people spend a lot of money for get a young woman.
All right. That's okay. That's a good point of view. So let's see, Catherine, what do you say? A 40-year-old man with a 17-year-old woman.
Teacher, for me is I agree with Roger. It's a business, or I think in our country, in my opinion, this relationship sometimes is for the woman have different problem in her house.
Mm-hmm.
Find a man who can to pay the other thing that she has.
All right, good. Got it. I know what you mean. So, very good. Now let's move on to the number four. An 80-year-old man with an 18-year-old woman. An 80-year-old man with an 18-year-old woman. So imagine it could be my grandpa. What do you think, Roger?
It's a good question, teacher. So the woman would have 18 years old, married with that person because that person with that years have has a lot of money and no money. That is the other good business. There are in Colombia there are a lot of movies about that case. That case,
All right.
comedy movies about that. Maybe you know if you heard Latin Lover, is the
Okay.
same. Is the same, but change the papers, but it's the same.
All right. Good. And I know a common expression in America, and they call the person who is older and has a relationship, a romantic relationship with a younger person is called a sugar daddy. Especially, all people with lots of money, with jewelry around their necks, etc., with a lot of money, and are in love with teenagers. So that they are typically called, they are so-called sugar daddies. So, Catherine, what about you? An 80-year-old man with an 18-year-old woman.
Teacher, you take my words. I I think about him the sugar daddy.
All right,
This
yeah.
relationship is for the money.
That's for the only, what there is no love, there is no passion,
No.
there is no consideration. They are interested in the money only, no more. Very good. So, before we move on to the next slide, that is more, of course, about this conversation today, it's the last statement. Do you know anyone in a relationship with a much older or younger person? So Roger already told us about it. He's talking from experience. Can you think of any famous people in a relationship like this? So number one, the first part of this question, Roger shared with us. So his classmate got in love with their teacher and he thinks they are living together. Okay, it's a testimonial. What about Catherine? Do you know anyone in a relationship with a much older or younger person?
No teacher for the maximum age that I know the relationship. Uh, there are 10 years or 15 years.
Okay, that's another question. So, how many years apart do you think is okay in a relationship? For example, 4 years apart, maximum, or 5 years apart, or 6 years apart, or 7 years apart, etc. How many years apart do you think it's okay in a relationship?
For me, the 5 years or 5 years is long, but the idea are 2 or 3 years.
You
But
say,
I I long to 5 years, no more.
Okay, 5 years apart, it's okay.
Yes, yes.
All right, and Roger, how many years apart do you think are okay to have in a relationship?
Teacher, I am agree with my partner. So I think in this moment about that, I prefer to the other person. The other person has more years than me, maybe 5 years, no more. 5 years
All
apart,
right,
no
five
more,
years
teacher.
apart, no more.
Maybe six, almost six, but no more.
Okay, you say you move it up a notch. You move it up a little bit, just six. Okay, from 5 to 6. That's it. No more. Good. And this last question in here suggests: can you think of any famous people in a relationship like this? So in the movies, famous people, soccer players, actor, actresses, singers, etc., etc. Let's say Catherine. Catherine, could you please
Yes,
answer the question?
yes, I think in teacher.
All right.
Mm.
You're thinking
I don't
about.
understand. The this question is about me. I think in
No,
me
it's
or
because no, the
the
last one. The last one is, can you think of any famous people? Okay, piensas en alguna persona famosa que esté en una relación como esta. Can you think of any famous people in a relationship like this?
no teacher in this moment.
Not
No,
right now.
I
All right. And what about Roger?
Okay, teacher. Can you think of any famous people in relationship? Teacher is there are some cases. There are some cases. Maybe the case is for dinner, for famous, for get different things, or for falling in the love.
Or for
Maybe
falling in
maybe
love?
maybe it's a option.
It is an
Maybe
option.
the person that's different purpose.
All right, good. Excellent. So now let's go on to the other slide because we have still some topics to talk about. We, as you see, we have a lot to continue discussing, and it says in here, discuss. Discuss the following question. Will you be concerned if one of your parents remarried somebody 20 years younger? Imagine, for example, your father or your mother. Maybe he or she wants to get married again with a younger person. Do you accept it? Will you accept it? Yes, not, or and why? Yes, no, and why?
For me, teacher, oof, teacher, that is a good question
Yeah.
because my mom is alone. Uh, okay, no, the other person, the same years than me. Wow, it's complicated. It's complicated. Maybe try to talk with my mom. Try to talk with the other person and try to arrive at a deal. A deal. Maybe is falling in love. Yeah, I respect. But the other person is not loving in love. I don't respect
Okay.
because I try to. My mom needs to try to be happy. Be happy again.
All right. Very
Yeah.
good. So you you wish happiness for your mom. So which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
very sensible.
Yeah. I
Great.
hope. I wish. I wish.
Very good.
Maybe the other person.
Got it. And what about Catherine? Imagine your father or mother in a hypothetical case would like to remarry with somebody who is 20 years younger. Do you agree? You disagree? And why? You say you're totally against. I'm called for. I think it depends on. So what do you say?
Teacher, I think it's all depend the other person. The For me
But the other.
the most important is my mom will be happy, very happy.
All right. It doesn't matter
Um,
that the other person
the
is 20 years younger.
Yes, but if the other 20 years younger is my age.
Oh my God. Your sister.
Yes,
Can you imagine? You
yes,
say, "Hi, sis. What's up?" Okay. Yeah, it happens a lot. Oh my
uh,
God. It's difficult to cope with
yes.
a situation like this in this
For
day and
for
age.
this it's very complicated for
All
me.
right. Very good.
But I am single and my mom with the other person with my age.
All right.
I don't see this picture. No.
You can't imagine. You couldn't picture it. All right. So, down here, there is another statement, and I want you to talk it over. It says, number one, at what age do you consider someone is old enough to begin going out with a boyfriend or girlfriend, have sex, get married, and have children? So, analyze it for all the options. Go out with boyfriend or girlfriend, have sex, get married, or have children. So let's see. Number one, let's start out with Roger. What age do you think it's okay?
Okay,
Um,
teacher.
someone it's okay to go out with a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Okay, maybe with the option get married. Yeah, only that because in this season there are a lot of young people that have children.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me is get married.
Oh, see, that is
Only
an
that.
option.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that is
if
my
they are
my
not
option.
married, you just say,
That's
okay, the only
considered.
way to be together is you just get married. That's it.
Yeah, that is considered that all all personal people.
All right. Very good. But the question is at what age? So because the question is very specific, at what age?
Okay.
When you are 16, when you're 17, when you're 20,
Okay,
when you are
maybe when
21.
you have 40 years. 40 years.
Really?
Yeah, teacher.
40 or 14?
Uh, for 14. Yeah, no, 40 years. 40. Yeah.
Really? Because all enough to begin going out with a boyfriend or girlfriend, you say when you turn 40. All right. What about Catherine?
Okay, teacher. I agree with the compañer age in 40 years. It's
You agree with
a good
Roger?
age.
Okay, good.
Yes, with the 40 years or to start a life with the other person.
All right. What about this one? Oh my God, this is kind of difficult to respond because, in this day and age, I don't know. What age do you think is someone old enough to start having sex? Let's see, Roger.
Teacher, can you repeat the question, please?
So the question is over here. At what age, starting the same
Okay.
way, do you consider someone is old enough to have sex?
Okay, maybe when the person or the people have 23 years old.
Okay, when the people are 23, remember that in English, when we're talking about age, we express the age with the verb be. I am 40, you are 15,
Okay, when
he is
the
30.
people are 23 years old.
All right, very good. And for Catherine, at what age do you think is a person is old enough to have sex?
The oh the mm, I don't know, teacher. It's in actually Now, in this context, the the old age is for me 18 or 20.
Okay, 18 or 20. Right. Now let's move on to the other question. At what age do you consider someone is old enough to get married? What age do you think is okay to get married? At what age do you think it's
O-
okay to get married?
Okay, teacher. Teacher, I understand. I understand the last question. The last question. When I say 40 years, so I changed that that answer because when you note or begin going out with a boyfriend or girlfriend, it's considered maybe when you have or when the person is
Mature,
seven, yeah, much more young, more younger.
younger. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Okay. The next question is about get married. Okay, when get married, maybe in Colombia, 31, 32 years old.
All right.
When the relationship is very serious, serious.
Good. Got it. Understood. And what about Catherine? What do you think is a good age to get married?
Mm, teacher, I think the earliest get married
Yeah.
uh, 30, between 30 and 40.
Between 30 and 40 is the range
Yes,
of ages to get married. All right.
yes.
Let's see. And last question in this part is at what age do you consider someone is old enough to have children? Let's say Roger.
Okay, teacher. For me,
Yeah.
I didn't think in children in this moment because I need to finish my career. I need to study other thing. I need to spend my time in different things. So, but in Colombia, it's complicated because in this year, so for example, 24, there are a lot of people that have different children. So for me, I would like to, or I hope that maybe when I will be 28 years old for me.
All right. When you turn 20. Good. Excellent. And what about Catherine? What's a good age to have children?
Okay, teacher. In my opinion, the good age is 20, 26 and 26 between, no, sorry, between 26 and, and 13. I'm sorry, and 30.
And 30. Okay, between 26 and 30 years old is a good age for a woman to have children or for you become a parent.
No,
All right?
for me, not. I
All
don't
right.
have children.
Okay, very good. No, no, sorry. And sorry, I have the movement here. And last but
No
not
problem.
least, because the time is about approaching to the end. So let's see. Let's analyze this advertisement in a in a newspaper. Looking for fun? Hi, I'm 24-year old. I'm 5'10" inches tall, 115 pounds. I'm a model, very fit, excellent body, and very sensual. I'm looking for a man, preferably a much older man who can help me feed my expensive tastes. If you know how to take care of me, I know how to be very grateful. Box number 5497. What do you think of this advertisement on the newspaper?
Okay, teacher. the good notice and a good news because that is the character that all people search, and all people will have different money or not money search in the search, because that person that published that announce
Advertisement or ad.
advertise or ad search a business, yeah, because it search fit my expensive taste,
Okay,
yeah.
yes. It's a
Yeah,
business. That's for the
yeah,
money.
it's a
Eh,
business, but is the old person search that person is more younger, is better. That doesn't import when doesn't import,
Doesn't
doesn't import.
matter. You
Yeah,
say
that
doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Okay,
That's
good. And what about Catherine? What do you say? What do you think about this advertisement?
No, teacher, this advertisement, the woman is very rich with this. I think that she find a sugar daddy. She need she need better her life, and for this she advertises your situation, his situation, her situation.
Oh, all right, very good. Yeah, she's interested in the money only, as we have talked over along this discussion. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, for example, what do you think about finding love on a newspaper? Is that possible to find love in an ad in a newspaper?
No, no, teacher.
It's
Or
not
I
possible.
consider that the love don't find in a paper,
Okay, good,
in
very
an
good
advertisement.
answer. All right, you don't find love in a paper. And Roger, what do you say? Is it possible to find love in a paper in an ad like this?
maybe, teacher, maybe, but this advertising is put in different networks.
All right.
No only one, no only one, because she need to search that person in different page. So
Uh,
this is an option. This is a little option,
it's
but
a little option.
maybe if search at that person, she has one person for newspaper, other person for other page, another person for other network. So if the person is a stay in another country, obviously or maybe can send a gift.
All right, got it.
Yeah.
Understood. Got it very well. All right, okay, guys. Thank you so much for your time. It has been such an incredible experience on this week encounter, talking about the interesting topic like this. Like it's a matter of the heart. So I hope you liked it a lot. You had a good time with me. So I wish you to come over again and meet up in another encounter. So as for Roger and for Catherine, thank you very much. And see you next time.
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye. Bye,
Okay,
Roger.
teacher. See you the next
Okay,
time.
okay,
Thank
Roger.
you for your time, teacher. I learned a lot. I learned new words. So it's interesting. It's interesting your topic because it's different.
Great.
So I see you the next time.
All
Thank you,
right.
teacher.
Okay. Bye bye, both of you. Have a good day.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
teacher. Bye, Roger.
Okay. Bye bye.